From the home screen on Travel Tech, select Travel Search. This gives you the option to search for live availability either under the flight and hotel heading, flight only, hotel only, package, transfers, cruise, or as you will see later, how to add products manually that you have booked elsewhere. For now, we are going to look at the flight and hotel search. When using this search, you need to be specific with your departure and arrival airports. We will put Gatwick to Tenerife on the 5th of April 2017 for 7 nights, 1 room, 2 adults. And for now, we will leave the star rating and board basis free to give us a greater return on availability. Select Search. The first part of the availability returns the flights. So you can see, as per our request, it is showing availability from Gatwick on the 5th of April for 7 nights for 2 adults to Tenerife. We can see several flight options in front of us. Some of them are with Monarch, EasyJet. Gold medal are showing Norwegian flights. If I scroll down, you can see that whilst the initial return was the exact dates we asked for, the 5th to the 12th, Travel Tech also looks at the availability either side of these dates, and also for different durations, such as 6 and 8 nights. So always double check the availability return. Here you can see it has given us the 4th to the 11th, 6th to the 12th, and also Thomas Cook Airlines are showing in the equation. The flight price you see here is the total price based on the total number of passengers you have asked for. So if I hover over the blue area, you can see the £389 is twice the price of £194, as this is for 2 people. This price excludes any luggage. Remember, Travel Tech will automatically include 1 suitcase per person depending on which airline you select. If your clients do not want to take checked-in luggage, we will need to go to the direct airline website, that is the EasyJet website or the Monarch website or Thomson website, whichever airline it happens to be. Once you have discussed the flight times with your client, you can click on the price in blue and this will take you onto the next screen. The system is now searching for accommodation based on the information we have asked for. In this instance, we have asked for availability from the 5th to the 12th of April. We were not specific with regards to a star rating or a resort or a board basis or a price. You can see here that there is 48 pages of availability. That is a lot of availability to have to look through. At this point, I would consider filtering some of the information. The best way to filter is on the right-hand side, either by board basis or star rating or resort. If you select on the blue board basis, the quickest way to do this is unselect all of them and then select which board basis you would prefer. In this instance, all inclusive. In the same way, we can select star rating, unselect all, then select which star rating you might like. Personally, for Tenerife, there are so many resorts. I would unselect them all and just choose the resorts my client could be interested in. Moving down, you can then filter those results. We now have only 2 pages of availability based on our criteria of all-inclusive, 4 or 5 star in the Costa Adeje area of Tenerife. So looking at the hotel availability in front of us, you can see we may have several listings for the same hotel with different suppliers. In this instance, this hotel is showing a family room as the lead in a room type with UTravel at a total cost of £857.32. Med Hotels are also showing it. Their initial price is £893 and Travelcube is £940. Sometimes the cheapest price here is not always the cheapest on different room types. To look at the different room types, we select on the blue cross to the left-hand side of the availability. Once you have clicked on the blue cross, you will see a selection of different room types you can choose from. It is always worth comparing more than one supplier to ensure you are getting the best price. In this instance, we have a family room lead-in price of £857, and here we have Med Hotels who are more expensive at £893. The pool view room here is £916 with U Travel, and the pool view room with Med is £954. In this instance, it looks like U Travel may well be the cheapest. However, do not take this for granted. To reduce the room type screen, select the little blue minus and it will go back to the original view that you had. Wherever you see information in blue, it usually tells you there is more to view. Sometimes you will see the resort is also shown in blue. This is most helpful if you are unused to an area. You can select it and it will then give you lots of information about that resort. However, in this instance, as we ask for Costa Adige, it is not going to offer us any further information. It is assuming we know that particular resort area. If you select on the price, this will then take you onto the next screen, which gives you further information about the hotel itself. This is quite important as it gives you the address details, which should be checked particularly where a resort has more than one hotel with a similar name. It is important to ensure you are selecting for the clients the correct property. Also, cancellation charges are normally shown here in the information. Another great tip is to cut and paste the photos from this screen to an email for your client. As you scroll down, you will see lots of information, including details about the all-inclusive and the facilities available. If you are happy to proceed, click on the blue section. Choose this hotel. You can now see in our basket that we have the flights, which now includes 20 kilograms per person of luggage. The costing is shown here. The flights are generally shown at a net price. We then have the hotel, as selected with the family room type. This is marked up at 15%. Generally, but not always, our accommodation suppliers do pay 15%, but you should check that amount is correct here in the basket. The system is clever enough to recognise that although you have chosen flight and hotel, it is recognised this as a dynamically packaged booking and has added the atoll fee of £2.50 per person and the DP dynamic package charge of £7.50 per person. This has been added onto the booking already for you. You can see there then in the basket we have a total price broken down into the price per person and showing the overall profit line. At this stage you can decide whether to add on a booking fee to increase your margin or to add on a repeat client discount. Again, the important thing to keep in mind if you are adding a discount, ensure you put a minus before the figure by which you would like to discount. And remember, this is coming out of the profit line, so you need to say yes, this is out of the profit and add that price changer. The profit in the basket has now decreased from £128 to £108 profit, of which you will earn 70%. To remove that discount, select in blue from the basket, remove, and it has gone. The profit then increases back to £128. If you want to add a booking fee to increase your margin, you can do so by stating whether the destination is an EU or non-EU destination. The difference being that if it is an EU destination, VAT will be taken off the booking fee amount. In this instance, being the Canary Islands, you can select non-EU for VAT reasons and type in how much you would like to increase your profit by, and again you say yes, this is profit. Costings will be covered in more detail on another video. From within the basket, depending on the destination you are working with, in this instance Tenerife, sometimes Traveltech is able to provide you with extra options for your clients. For example, here you can see there are some options for transfers. Some of these are shared shuttles, some are speedy shuttles, which means they have no more than 4 stops, and also private transfers. It is always worth trying to confirm your client's transfer arrangements for them at the time of booking. Alternatively, you can also see you have a choice of car hire companies which you may wish to suggest to your client. If you click on this price, it will take you onto the next screen and show you information you would usually see on the car hire company's own website. Please remember, the only time you can book car hire via Traveltech is through the basket. Alternatively, you would need to log on to the supplier's own website. To go back to the basket, I have used the back arrow, and I can then scroll down to see we are also being offered the chance to book some attractions for our clients. Again, an excellent way to upsell and increase your margin whilst making your client's holiday reservation. If you select on the price, in this instance the Hard Rock Cafe, it will give you further information about the attraction you have chosen, and when you scroll down you will see it asks you for the date and menu you wish to book. A really good way to add to your commission level. If you change your mind about one of the products you have in your basket, you can remove it. Click on the blue Remove button and a prompt comes up asking you if you want to replace this element with an item from the same search. Click OK, otherwise click Cancel. To explain this, what it is saying is if you select Cancel, then the item will be deleted from your basket altogether. If you click OK, Traveltech will take you back to the initial hotel search so you can make an alternative selection. You can then proceed to select another hotel, or if needs be, select the hotel tab and put in new criteria. Alternatively, you could change the filters that you have used.